but no, like a Dunkin' medium is a Starbucks venti. I have a little enamel pin that says Basic Witch on it, and it's the Starbucks logo, except the mermaid's wearing a witch hat.
Women's history is important because it's forgotten. For example, one of my high school teachers once said that it wasn't worth talking about women's history in the 18th century because women were only at home sewing, when the 18th century European salon was incredibly impactful in the exchange of ideas, culture, and philosophy.
Honestly, a lot of the time it feels like men are recognized a lot more than women, and I feel like behind every strong man is a strong woman. And that would be whether they're their mom, their sister, their wife, whoever, their daughter, you know.
So many women have paved the way for us to be who we are and the women as leaders who we are today.
We get these like nice little videos and like a little message that says, women, we're grateful for you. I think that a lot of time it's just like a blanket Happy Women's Day, but they don't take time to sometimes necessarily recognize women as individuals.
Change doesn't happen in a single web page highlighting your faculty, staff, and students who identify as women. This includes women at every level of leadership in every department. Trainings on how not to alienate your students who identify as women during lectures. Do you have a pay disparity gap among staff? Not only should intersectionality be centered in your topics, but also what your efforts are to improve life for all women.
I think the best way to be an ally to women or other marginalized groups on the whole, I think, is to be willing to listen. I think that listening is actually, I think, the most important thing, because so often, like, people will want to say, like, I want to know what you have to say, but then they don't actually hear what you have to say.
Is there a woman who is frequently interrupted in one of your classes? Give up your time to let her speak.
Speak up for them in spaces where they aren't able to be, or they choose maybe not to be.
Appreciating who they are, where they came from, and being able to accept differences in backgrounds and life experiences, and not belittling those experiences because it may be something that you don't agree with or you haven't experienced. I think that that's one of the biggest things.
I would love to see Women's History move into the direction of not just being a month of celebration, but a continuous year-round celebration.
I appreciate having a dedicated month. I think that's great. But if people just took the time to celebrate women every day in their just regular lives, then I don't feel like a month would necessarily be necessary, because we'd be appreciated all the time.